Good evening, everyone. Buck is waiting for his food. I dropped a whole bunch of ice cubes, extra water. He's got his corn. And now we got the rest of his dinner. You ready, my big boy? Okay. And Buck was here at the spa. He's been on time, I have to say. I don't want to jinx it for the last few days. He's been on time. Guys, it got so warm out this afternoon. I was actually enjoying the cool weather this morning, but I have to say this afternoon, all the way up to now, it is hot outside. Like, I want the cool weather back. I was enjoying the cool weather. Enjoying it, I'm sorry. I said enjoying it. I was enjoying it, the cool weather. I'm like, I want the cool weather back. I know, like, pretty soon it'll be fall. Look at me. I'm sorry, guys. My head is everywhere. Because right before I came out to feed Buck, I hurry up, fed my baby. I gave him his baby food. Then I fed my dog. And then I called my father-in-law because my mother-in-law works today all day. So I figured I'd call my father-in-law to come. But I want to make sure the baby's situated before he came in the house so the baby doesn't get cranky or anything, you know? So that's why my head is like everywhere right now. Because then I had to prepare Buck's food real quick when he was on his way over. And now I'm here. This is like my peace, relaxing time. Look at Buck's antler, it's so close. So he's got his strawberries. I chopped up strawberries and apples. And you know, Buck likes all his food chopped up. I have gave him whole apples before, but he prefers them sliced. Once in a while, like, I'll throw an apple on the ground and just make him eat it on his own like that. But most of the time, I slice it. He's a spoiled boy. I spoil him. What happened? Are you heading towards your bucket? I thought I heard a cat. And it's nice and quiet outside. In my house, my dog was barking right before I walked out. Because every day when I have to go feed Buck, ever since the baby was born, you want to go in your bucket, baby? Come on. Ever since the baby was born, my dog barks at me now when I have to go outside to feed Buck. Literally, she starts barking. It's like a new thing that she started doing once the baby was born. She never used to bark at me when I had to leave to go feed Buck. But ever since the baby was born, she barks at me, literally chases me around the house while I'm preparing his food, barks at me, all the way till I walk out of my house. Then once I come back from feeding him, then she's calm. Like, she won't bark at me no more. I don't know if she's yelling at me like, you're leaving me, are you leaving me again? Like, ever since I left the house to the hospital to give birth to my son, and I stayed in the hospital for like 3 days, and I came back, when I had to go feed Buck, it's like, it's a big deal to her. I'm like, please stop barking. And I hate when she barks because the baby could be so calm, you know, doing so well, sitting in his rocker chair, you know, watching TV, just playing with his toys, with his teething toys. And then my dog will start barking and barking and barking. And she'll get him like, she'll get him jumpy, where eventually he'll start whining and crying from all the barking that my dog is doing, like, in front of him. So it could be a little overwhelming. Like, right before I have to leave to go feed Buck, I'm like, oh my God. Oh, so that's why I'm like tired. And I had so many things going through my head. Like, right before leaving, I wanted to make sure I grabbed everything that I needed for him. I wanted to make sure my son had everything to keep himself nice and happy and calm. You know? It was a little crazy before I walked out of my house. Well, with my dog. Not even with the baby or anybody else. Sometimes my dog could drive me nuts. I'm telling you, ever since I got the baby, a lot of people say it's probably she's jealous, you know, because the baby gets attention. But me and my husband give her attention too. Like, we kiss her, we love her. Like, we still show her that we love her, you know? So it's not like that we stopped giving her attention. We actually do give her attention. So I don't know what it is. But ever since the baby came into the house, forget it. My dog, like, she's like a big barker now. Like, I feel like that's all she does is barks and barks. Alright, don't see any ratatouilles, so that's good. Me and my husband, we put the rat box back there. We're just praying to God. Hopefully no chipmunks go in there, you know? But usually when we do keep it there, honestly, I never see chipmunks going into that box. So that's good, you know? I never honestly see them even going towards that box. So that's a good thing. But I'm kind of hoping it keeps the rats away from coming on this side. Because this morning I seen a rat on this side. It was running around like over there. And I was like, oh no. That's why I didn't even throw no seeded bread over there. Because I don't want to attract them right now to come out. Like to come close. I'm going to have to start throwing the bread down there. Like trying to aim it like all the way down there. Keeping it away from here. My husband's like, try not to throw bread like close by where you feed Buck. Because you're going to start seeing them. So I got to keep whatever food I throw for the little ones. I got to keep it away. Like right now I feel bad for the squirrel. He's probably waiting for corn. Okay, I just threw corn. A few. Not a lot. Because I don't want to attract the ratatouilles to come out, you know? Once they start coming out, forget it. It gets me all like, ugh. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm shaking the phone. I'm just so tired right now. And I was running around like a chicken with no head before. So, like, my nerves are all shot right now in my body from my dog. Really, my dog. My dog had me going like, forget it. She was getting me so, like, agitated. I was like, oh, just stop barking. I swear, my dog's barking. I can't handle it. I can handle my baby crying. Like, that does not bother me at all. Or if my son whines, it does not bother me at all, like the sounds he makes. But when my dog starts barking, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, why can't you just be like Buck and be quiet? Like, Buck is such a good boy. I mean, I know, but deers naturally don't make noise anyway. But I wish my dog was like a more quiet dog. But she's a yapper. She's a mini golden doodle. I don't know if they're considered yappers, but my dog, oh, she's a yapper for sure. So annoying, guys. It is. It's so annoying. My niece gave me an idea. She was like, oh, when my cat misbehaves, I spray it with like water in her face, like if she tries to do something she's not supposed to. I tried to do that this evening with my dog. It didn't work. Eventually my dog must have liked the water because, you know, dogs are different from cats. So my dog like will bark and wag her tail like, yeah, spray me again. Like, I like it. So I was like, all right, this is not working. It works more probably for cats, not for dogs. Right, Buck? But it is warm out, guys. Really warm. It's not so buggy. I'm not going to complain about that. It's not buggy out. Like, there's not a lot of bugs right now. And thank God they're not bothering Buck either. There's not many mosquitoes and stuff like that out. Because I would have seen them flying, like, all here, like, in this area. And then where Buck is, I don't see nothing. Thank God. I don't want to jinx it, but thank God. But it is hot out. Like, it feels like it's in the 80s. Which I'm sure it is in the 80s. Because it feels a lot hotter than what it was earlier today. Today it was beautiful out this morning. Oh, it was gorgeous this morning. And at night, too. Because, like, every night around, like, my son usually around 7 p.m., 7:30, like that. He goes for a little nap at night. Like, he literally takes like a little half-hour mini nap. So what I usually do is I go outside with my cup of coffee. And usually that's around like 8-something is when my husband is on his way home coming up the driveway. And I'll literally just sit outside at night with my coffee. Just go through my phone, go through my videos. And wait for my husband to come home. Just enjoy, like, you know, being outside. And the air, because it's so beautiful at night. In the morning and at night. Oh, it's beautiful, the weather. It's like that fall weather. That's why I can't wait for fall, guys. I'm like so ready for fall. I'm so tired of summer. I usually love summer. But this year, since I can't do much, because I had, you know, my son was really too young to be outside, like too long. Literally by June, he was only like 3 months old. So that's why I'm like, sorry guys, I got distracted. I thought I seen something. So that's why I'm like, you know what, I can't wait for next summer. Because next summer I'll be able to enjoy the pool every day with my son. Like, I can actually take him in the pool every day. I'll be able to put sunblock on him because he'll be 1 year old by the time summer comes. Because his birthday is March 15th. So next year I'm going to look more forward into the summer. And me and my husband were planning to buy my son next year, like the floaty. The one that you put the kids in, the babies or toddlers in, and it has like the canopy for the sun. So I'm planning to go all out for my son next year for him to enjoy the pool. and buy him like pool toys. Oh my God, guys, this brown leaf right here just fell literally there in that spot, and I literally jumped. I thought it was something that ran by my feet. Right, Buck? I know I had so much to tell you guys. I feel like I just told you so much in a matter of like a few minutes. But I like to vent to you. I do. I like to tell you how my day goes. Like if it goes good, bad, or half and half. Most of my days go really good. I'm not gonna lie. The only stressful days I have is when my dog acts up and like barks all day or most of the day. That's when I get like stressed, like aggravated. Sometimes I'm trying to put the baby to sleep and my dog will see a squirrel or a bird fly out, like, you know, look, she'll be looking out the window and she'll start barking and barking. Now I purposely keep my curtains down so she can't look out the window, because I'm like, no, you're gonna bark at every bird, every squirrel, like this is too much. But once my son falls asleep, then I usually try to give her attention, you know, that I'll play with her, I'll kiss her, I'll give her a million kisses, you know, and I'll give her attention. Even when my son is awake, I try to put my son next to my dog, and I grab my son's hand and I'm like, do nice, do nice. Like, I'll do that too. So, you know, I'm trying to get my dog to make her understand, like, even though the baby's here, like, I still love you. Like, I'm still gonna love you the same. Like, it's not gonna change. I'm just gonna yell at her more because the barking. Sometimes I yell at her, I'm like, stop barking, you're giving me a headache. That's all that changed, is me yelling at her a little bit more. Because when she barks, I'm constantly yelling at her, like, be quiet. But besides that, I can't complain, you know? My dog is a good dog. She's a good sister to my son. Alright, everyone, I'm not going to make a long video because my father-in-law is my son, and my son was a little bit fussy before I left out of the house. Like, he was. Remember, my son is in the teething stage. So right now, like every few hours, he starts whining and crying not for no reason. It's because of his teeth. But it looks like he's crying for no reason because, you know, I already have fed him and changed his diaper. It's because of the teething. The teething really, you know, it's getting to him, poor guy. I give him a lot of frozen teething toys. I have a natural remedy, like drops that you put in their mouths, all organic. My cousin recommended it to me. It actually worked. So it's not like it's medicine like Tylenol or like, you know, medicine going inside of him. But once a week I'll give him medicine, I'll give him Tylenol, depending how much he cries. Like if he's crying for a long time, that because his mouth is hurting, I'll give him Tylenol, the baby one. But I try not to. Try not to go that route, you know, to give him medicine for his pain. I'm trying to soothe him with the teeters, with the frozen teeters. Like I keep half of his teeters toys in a freezer, and another half I keep in the refrigerator where it's not too cold, you know. And Buck is eating his dinner. He's probably listening to me yapping. He's probably like, wow, this girl has a lot to say this evening. All right. So I will be back tomorrow morning. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to record tomorrow before I go food shopping. I usually like to feed Buck before I go food shopping. So at least I know he ate, you know? So I'm definitely going to feed him before he goes food shopping. I mean, before I go food shopping, you hear me? I'm sorry, guys. My head is everywhere right now. I'm thinking about so many things in my head. I'm thinking about my grocery shopping tomorrow. I'm thinking about my son, like, hoping, like, he's okay right now, that he's not getting fussy and whining. So I have so much things. That's why I'm sorry if I messed up in a few sentences. Look at this little squirrel. He's looking for something. I'm sorry, baby. I can't throw bread there because I'm going to get the ratatouilles to come. I know you're looking for the bread. He's probably looking for bread, but I don't want to throw bread up here no more. If I throw it, I want to throw it like over the hill where they won't be coming here to get the food. You know what I mean? I don't want to track them here like this way anymore. Because then they end up over here, which is not good. Because then they're really close to our home. You know what I mean? Like really, really close. Look at this little squirrel. He's so cute. He's probably going to collect the corn that Buck drops. But I even threw corn over there too, a little bit. But Buck is definitely going to drop a few corn. Did you eat all your corn already? No, you did not. You did. You ate all your corn? My big boy, you eat so fast, baby. You were hungry? Aw. Tomorrow I gave you the butternut squash. Tomorrow's dinner. You're going to have a big dinner tomorrow, my big boy. You're going to have a big, big dinner, okay? Tomorrow you're going to have a big dinner, Buck. I know. I know. We had no more butternut squash. But I gave him strawberries. I gave him the apples. So he was just missing the butternut squash these past 2 days. I love you. You just slobbered all over my hand. But it's okay, Buck, because I love you. You could do that. What? You still want to lick me? Baby, you want to kiss me? I'm sorry, guys. I have the camera zoomed in. I got to try to fix it. Hold on. Okay. I guess I'm not leaving just yet, but soon, because it's already 15 minutes I've been out here. I usually tell my father-in-law that I'm only out here for 10 minutes. So I got to get my butt back inside. I know. I love you, too. I love you, too, Buck. I love you, too, my big boy. I love you so much. So, so much. I love you so, so much. He's slapping his tongue. You guys probably heard that. You're going to bang your antlers right on that pole. I got to go inside. I got to go inside. Look at him. I'm going to have to wash my arm, too, when I go inside. Because my baby sometimes likes putting his mouth on my hands, my arms. So I'm going to have to give myself like a little mini bath once I get inside and wash my arms and my hands. Right? I love you. I love you, big boy. I know. You just want to kiss mommy all day. I know. We used to hang out here until the sun used to go down. Remember, Buck? Remember, baby? You gotta get used to the baby. So when you get used to the baby, I could bring him here with me and I could hang out with you for like at least an hour or two. Because then I could bring out a bottle for the baby, you know? I could bring out toys for him to keep him busy. I just need Buck to get used to him where, you know, I could stay out here with him long enough. Right, big boy? I feel like because I'm standing a lot, I'm standing like on a little hill right now. So I feel like I'm so much taller than Buck. But when I get down this hill, if I was on Buck's level, he'll be taller than me a little bit. Right? All right, I love you, big boy. I gotta go. All right, everyone. I'm gonna get going. This big boy just wants to keep giving me kisses right now. I love you too. I love you too. He's slapping his tongue. You look at my pants too? Really? You smell the baby? He's probably smelling the baby and my dog. You smelling the baby and the dog? Oh, guys, he's so soft. And his hair is so soft. I could feel that his hair is like short, like really, really short. You're my big boy. You my big boy. I love you. I love you. All right, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I'm going to have to leave him while he's kissing me. Look, he won't stop kissing me. I gotta go, Buck. I gotta go inside, baby. I love you. I gotta leave you. All right, everyone. I'm gonna get going. I'm so sorry. I know. I gotta get going. I will be back tomorrow morning with another video. I hope everybody has a great evening and a good night. Look at him right now. You want to smell my leg? Smell it. Yeah, so I hope everybody has a great evening and a good night. And me and this big boy, we will be back tomorrow morning with another video. Let me touch those antlers. We'll be back. Well, I'll be back tomorrow morning, and Buck will be back tomorrow morning on video. All right, everyone. Have a great evening and a good night. And me and this big boy will be back tomorrow. Ciao for now.